Good morning, and welcome to a little day in the life of me, the broke mechanic. So, hopefully I can show you what my day kind of ensues, and we will go from there. So, I'm usually the first one here, talking like 7:20ish in the morning. It's my shop, and yeah, kind of walk in, get myself ready, usual tech shit, and kind of wait to see what comes in that day. Waiters and see what other bullshit they decided to put in my bin last night. And it's expected to leave a mask mandate like everybody else, which is fun. So, I'm gonna go top shop. Yay. Alright, first car of the day. Customer states, hit a curb. Happy. And it's great because they already have the tire for us. So, I'm gonna get that done and see what happens. So yes, you got a nice gash here and a nice hole down here. I rode in the TPMS a lot, so I had a lot of noise. So we'll see if it's actually damaged or not. So once the tire's done, the next thing that I do is I just do a 99 feet, which is like a basic check of the entire car besides what I've already fixed. So I'll check the rest of the tires, all the brakes components when it comes to calipers, pads, rotors, springs, shocks, any visual leaks, whether it's oil, fuel, exhaust, any rust considered as New York, you know, because New York is great. And I know there's other concerns on the RO specifically, but just kind of look everything over and see if the car is in good shape, that I don't have to recommend anything else. So for example, we got the rear wheels over here. Brakes don't look too bad. Pads between all wheels are actually 5 to 6 millimeters. Not too bad, but the rotors are kind of where the issue is. The rears aren't too bad, left side worse than the right side. But when you get to the front, so that's some excessive corrosion runoff. Like they barely drive this thing is what it feels like. 5 to 6 millimeters in the front for pads. So this thing has been driven, but not anytime soon over the life of these rotors itself. So I'm gonna recommend these fronts. You never wanna pad slap anything ever. New pads, old rotors, especially New York. That's just not my recommendation. Never will be. You're just kind of putting a band-aid on a bullet hole, if you ask me. And I'll write that down, we'll go from there. So maybe in a Kia Tech specifically, I tend to do a lot of different recalls, especially module updates. This one specifically is ECU SA463. And what you pretty much do is you just plug it in with a VCI, let it do its thing for 10-15 minutes, flag it, and you're all done. So the car is running really low on oil. Actual mileage of the vehicle, you got 38.4, and the last service that available in was 27.6. So it's definitely past due, which isn't fun. I shut the hood, so I can't really show you, but take my word for it. All right, first car done. I'm gonna bring this up top, give them recommendations and see what they do. After I give them the RO, I will just pull it out. So one fun activity I look forward to, I don't do it much very often compared to when I was new, like 1.5, 2 years ago, but our vehicle PDIs. So yeah, PDIs are fun. What we usually do is we just take off all the plastics that we see, put it in the mats, check every fluid, check torques of the wheels. Then the online stuff is just a checklist, going from door to door, starts from driver's side, counterclockwise to the front of the engine, take battery tests, and then we drive the damn thing. We do a PDI route of 5 to 10-ish minutes depending on traffic, and when we get back, any DTCs, any issues at all, we diagnose them. If not, we put down the mileage and we flag it, go park the car back outside, give it to sales, because sales and me as a tech and service work hard together to kind of get these done as quickly as possible, because in this dealer specifically, especially during COVID, we only have, today again, only 2 techs, me and one other guy. So this week is going to be tough between techs on vacay and out sick. So we just gonna have to go with it and see the best that we can do on a day-to-day basis. So Forbidden Blue Kool-Aid, which is the washer fluid, and if we don't have any work, if this isn't working that day, we just kind of don't put any in there. It's kind of a bad habit, but can't do it. And nice and blue, delicious. It has a weird smell as well, but I've kind of grown to love it. So the next step is the road test. So the next step is a road test, the road portion of the PDI. Like I said, just a little route, 5-10 minutes, depending how it goes. Any problems or concerns, I will address that. Oh, hi. Spooters tend to have bad tires from the factory. They use, I think, Kumos, but when they sit in the lot too long, they have a lot of flat spots, and it just feels like you're on a dirt road the entire time. Test drive went well, no problems. This one specifically was 2 miles, 5 minutes, and 25 miles an hour plus. So wasn't bad. Everything checked out. All of the vehicle systems were working fantastically. So no problems at this point. I'm just gonna finish up the online stuff, make sure all the final steps are good, checked off, and then park it outside, bring in the R on the key, and all set. Alright, so third car of the day. We got a Nero oil change, that's it. So nothing too bad. They already marked off, it apparently needs tires. So we'll see how that works. But here we got a BMW from the warehouse. Look at the color of those. Oh yeah, those are toasty. Smells burnt as hell. And all that. That's why you gotta make sure you do a proper break-in. So I didn't film it, but Sedona door latches are possibly the worst thing you could deal with. But I've done probably closer to 80 to 100 of them between the warranty extension, door latch, and motor combination, that I can do them in sub half an hour, which it flags for 1.8, which is pretty impressive because they suck balls. In here, it's loud as fuck. Yeah, these bad bitches, they only hold so much. And because of that, you gotta like drain it constantly. It sucks, but just the way that it is. I also have this one. It's got a real bad bearing in the right rear. It is what it is. And yeah, after this, it's gonna be like 7 hours flagged, which for an hourly isn't too bad. Granted, it is only Wednesday, but we'll see what happens, you know. Just gotta take the rest of the day as it goes. I'm out at 4:30, hopefully, and I will get back with you soon. So I completely forgot to film. It's a couple hours later now, but I ended the day off with 8.5 hours, which for an hourly is amazing. But I'm home now and don't work tomorrow. So the next day is gonna be Friday and wake up and do it all over again. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.